John, are you okay with me touching your stuff, buddy?
That was me setting that off.
Let me know if you're okay with it. If not, I'll put it up.
You could just say yes or no.
Closer.
Come in closer, I guess.
Maybe you want some. I was wondering. I didn't know if you wanted to go that way or that way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that closer? Is that closer?
I'm kind of liking this app right now. All right, so we just had a little flurry of the atmospheric temperature detection device and a pet ball and the ITC app throwing out evidence as everything was going crazy as Bryan grabbed the deceased husband's
Right, as he
book
grabbed
of his fake book full of stuff. Who made, yes, a voice. Who made that happen?
Thank you. What do you think of that, Bryan? That thing going off as you touch that, that's going off. And that.
And the fact that it actually said evidence.
And evidence all at the same time. That seems strange to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's closer.
Caroline.
Oh, I thought it said hairline.
Is that
It's like, how's
who-
your hairline? Are you got a receding hairline? No.
Is that who this is? Can you say yes in this device? I'm going to count to 3. You say yes or no. And after I count to 3, I'm going to wait a second for you to answer, and then I'm going to turn this off and listen to it. So here we go. 1, 2, 3.
68.2, 4, 5, 8.
All right, I'm going to stop and listen to it.
It changed like 4/10 of a degree. Right when you said it, it went right back. But not that I know that's anything. It's just.
All right, so we just had a little flurry of the atmospheric temperature detection device
19.
and a pet ball and the
19.
ITC app throwing out
Is
evidence
that your age?
as everything was going crazy as Bryan grabbed the deceased husband's
Right.
book of his fake book full of stuff. Can you say yes in this device? I'm going to count to 3. You say yes
I got
or
chills.
no.
I got
And after I count to
Did you?
3, you got the chills. I'm going to wait a second
Got
for you
goosebumps?
to answer, and then I'm going to turn this off and listen to it.
energy
So
shift.
here we go.
Damn.
1,
68 degrees on that side.
2,
79 on that
3.
side. Are you cooler on that side?
Yep,
1, 2, 4, 5.
right here.
68 degrees over there, 78 over there. That's what I just read on that.
Yep.
Robinson.
Robinson. Caruso?
I don't know if that's normal to feel that or not. But
I don't think
Typically, when what it's thought to be is when if you feel the chills or you get goosebumps, there's an energy moving through you or by you,
Yeah.
near you, close enough to where you're feeling it,
Yeah.
the change of energy.
'Cause it's a lot cooler behind my back right here than it is when we
68
first started.
right there.
Really.
68 right there.
Draining.
Something might be draining you.
Draining.
Draining is
They just said draining. And you got the chills. You think it's getting cold behind you.
I measured it there, but on the wall behind him, it's the same all around him.
Are you draining my energy?
Can you make this device blink? Can you touch this device right here?
If you're making my energy, if you're draining my energy,
Go ahead, yeah, take it. Let's.
I'd like it to see your. I wished it'd make your hair stand up like mine did earlier.
Oh yeah, he had some serious goosebumps
Yeah.
earlier. And I got them too earlier.
It's just really cold behind my
Right behind you,
over here.
which is strange because it must be in the air because this thing measures surface temperature, and so the wall right between your.
Well, we're trying to help you, but you need to give us more.
Now I got goosebumps on my leg. I don't know if it's because my leg's getting sleepy, but
Are you giving him goosebumps? Are you touching Bryan?
with the chills, goosebumps, let me know you're real.
To me, it seems like whatever energy was in here has dropped considerably in the last 2 minutes. I mean, yeah.
Don't antagonize.
Well, I don't like to antagonize or anything like that, but sometimes we have to. That's just the way I see it. There's a lot of people, you should never provoke. Well, I agree to a point. I will never provoke a mischievous or I will never provoke a human spirit if they don't need to be, because most don't. But an inhuman spirit who is terrorizing a family, or even an angry spirit who is terrorizing a family and not showing itself, then yeah, I have to antagonize. I have to provoke. I do. I feel like just everything just went, just dropped. And that's typical. It comes in waves.
Yeah.
It does. It comes
It's
in
like
waves.
Fishing, I think we talked about.
Well,
Or me and my buddy did anyway. That's how he correlated it.
so James had said there were spirits in a vehicle looking at it, and he said it was a red vehicle. And I mean, I have it on video. I think it's part 3 that we introduced James and Rhonda, so that comes out next Thursday. By the way, guys, go ahead and click that subscribe button, click that bell, click that like button. We appreciate it.
Oh yes, the banter.
Oh, yes.
At any rate, he said it was a red vehicle. How do you know that?
Yeah.
And I have a red van. And then later he had given us the name Tom. Not Thomas like he said tonight, but Tom. And I kid you not, 2 minutes later on the ITC app, it threw out the name Tom. Is it coincidence? Depends on how much you believe in coincidence.
Right.
I am not a full believer in coincidence.
Yeah.
I believe in small coincidences, but not big ones.
Yeah.
It's too coincidental.
Yeah.
So,
I just don't believe in anything until it's proven to me.
well, but that's what I was trying. I wasn't trying to upset them earlier when I was saying you can say what you want, but unless I can back it up through scientific device measurement, it's only words. I'm not saying what they're saying
Not
is not true. I'm not discounting it, but where's the evidence?
I can't say it though. It wasn't said to me. It wasn't spoken to me. It wasn't.
That's why I'm saying, yeah, exactly,
Right.
and that's
When
why
it
I was
is, I'll
saying
tell you.
you know that we don't. You know that he's saying stuff to you,
Yes.
or they are. Did they clear this house? I hope to God they did.
I feel like they cleared.
I will say right now that I do feel a difference in the energy in this house.
I do too.
I do too. Well,
I'm
no.
hopeful. I'm cautiously
I am
hopeful.
So
Like, I don't expect this
My
to be
feeling-
like a cure-all. I want it to be.
I want it to
hope
be
it is.
too.
I do. But I'm also okay with whatever we need to do,
Yeah.
we're gonna have
Okay,
to
so
continue doing.
here, besides us staying here tonight and, you know, continuing, if after we leave,
Mhm.
if stuff starts getting crazy again,
Right.
the next step is to bring clergy in.
I think we've done everything we could after tonight.
Of course.
Well, not
I
necessarily.
do
If
too.
the next
Well,
step
what
is for
you-
us to
what you
bring
guys
in.
do. Clergy,
Yeah,
yeah.
what I can do. Yeah.
Right,
I agree.
that's what I'm saying
I
though.
agree.
If stuff keeps happening after tonight, the next step is for us to come and bring clergy.
I agree.
We would continue to help for sure.
Oh,
Of
you better
course.
believe it. No, we're here. We are
I
here
just-
for you.
At that point, we're above.
It's
My
above
pay
your
grade.
pay grade.
I mean,
Yeah.
because I'm not an exorcist. Garrett's not an exorcist. It's not always people who need exorcisms. It's houses too, and even objects can go through exorcism rites.
And
Yeah.
sometimes, like we talked earlier, sometimes some of it's not spiritual.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's psychological.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I wholeheartedly agree with that. And I'll add this, a little caveat. The psychological and spiritual are very connected.
Mhm.
That's how poltergeists are formed. They're through psychological and between
That's
a
what your-
psychological and
that's what your daughter
psychic
was-
connection.
That's what your daughter was just explaining to me in the car, and it kind of worried me because I am clairvoyant, and we watch a lot of paranormal stuff,
And you do have to be careful with that,
and I am very careful with it.
because you can really open yourself up and be
But
vulnerable.
you watch murder and killer and serial killer shit.
Serial
That's
killer
the-
documentaries don't inhabit poltergeists.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
just like that
it's
dude
the same
saying
energy.
you could possibly, do something bad. Okay, you could have said that to me or him or her or him or him. And yeah, that's true with all of us. Any of us could do something bad. I got a bunch of bad in me if I want to let it out. You know what I mean? It's that I'm not a bad person.
you let it out.
It's that I'm not a bad person that keeps me from doing bad shit.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, me too.
And so,
Come on now.
I just,
Man,
it
grab
made
your
me
butt.
when she
no
started
man, I
explaining.
grabbed me a handful of it.
Yeah, he
When
did.
she started explaining the poltergeist.
No,
It made me wonder:
I'm really
have
well.
I created a poltergeist?
Maybe next week.
I just-
I don't believe that you
I know.
have, but I don't know. Either way,
I know.
I mean, what I'm getting at is sometimes your feeling and your beliefs and your thoughts of yourselves and each other and all that
Yeah.
can go a long ways. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? And so,
I want to make sure. I want to make sure before
Yes.
we leave, whether we're here for an hour or 5.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah. I want.
you guys can kick us out whenever you're ready for us to
Yeah,
go.
No,
sure.
As
whenever
far as
you
I'm
feel like you're
as far
ready
as
to
I'm
go,
concerned,
I'm comfortable.
I just wonder. I'm kind of wondering. Not saying end the investigation. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just wondering how much more we should poke and prod.
well, so in my opinion, if that's what you're wondering, then you're wondering, should we leave the spirit,
No.
should we leave the spirit alone or not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Our
I
goal
don't
is
know.
to
What do
come
you
They
here
think?
and
said-
cleanse the place.
Right. That's what I'm saying
And
too.
so if there's something here,
We need to know.
we should continue.
Yeah. Then
I
that's.
want to
then that's
know
we
if
haven't
there's
been to
still
the
something
garage.
here.
Well, right. No, I
We haven't been to the garage. We haven't done anything outside.
Yeah.
and for the simple fact of the matter is, they're saying this thing's gone, but yet 20 minutes ago we're getting a flurry of activity.
Yeah.
Which they were
Of
saying,
evidence.
was still a good spirit coming and going.
Okay. So
But-
with all of that being said,
Right.
Which I don't know what I don't know.
We don't either.
I don't
Yeah.
either. And we're gonna when we sage in Palo Santo later, we're gonna crack open enough windows to
Right.
create some kind of a breeze.
Right.
Okay.
Cross
And
breeds, yeah.
we're gonna go around this house, and then once we do the house, we're gonna do ourselves and you guys for sure.
I was wondering, should we do them first?
Oh, yeah.
And no, so the
House
the
comes first.
house
Yeah,
and then
the
them.
house is supposed to be done
Not
first.
them in
yes.
the house. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
House comes first, and then you do individuals within the house, and
Okay.
then anybody else. So,
Yeah, I just would like y'all to stay and we'll do some more, not necessarily that app on the phone, because that gets me too amped up. I ain't even gonna lie, that's, but like I was telling y'all, I'm gonna say this for your stuff. What they said tonight was the real deal, Holyfield.
yeah, good.
It was very encouraging, and it was
Validating.
It was validating. it was
In
validated
a good way?
in a very good way.
Yeah, not
Good.
negative.
Good.
In a good way.
In a
Yeah.
very good way.
That is what matters.
Yeah.
In a
that
very
is.
good way. We got some closure.
Good.
Yeah.
We got some closure.
I think that's huge.
Yeah.
We got some answers. I believe that, I believe that they did take something with them. I do,
Good.
because the energy in this house right now is stiller than it's ever
Oh
been.
no, I feel it.
Stiller than it's ever been at this time of night.
Right.
Now, who's to say what it's going to be like
In an hour?
in an
Yeah.
hour?
Right.
I
Because
think you definitely still need to do what you
Yeah.
guys do best.
well, what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, I wake up every night, 3 a.m., parched, and I go to bed drinking water. And I'm talking, I get up, chug a drink, chug another drink, and then go back to bed. No reason I should be waking up at 3 a.m.
And how-
I take medication that should make you stay asleep all night.
How long has that been going on?
Months,
Seroquel?
yes.
I used to be on it.
Yes, and other medication. So there's no reason I should be waking up at 3 a.m. No reason.
Mm-hmm.
And so for that,
Except for the fact that it's
The
devil's
witching
hour,
hour, the
witch's
witching
hour,
hour,
whatever
the
you want to
witching
call
hour.
it. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so, stuff has been happening to me from 11:30 midnight to 1 o'clock. As late as I stay up. I try not to stay up.
And we're coming on 10 minutes to 11:30, so.
Yeah.
I try not to stay up past 12:30 because I have to get up
Mhm.
normally in the morning because I have groups and stuff.
Right.
But class and stuff. But this is about the time, about when I've been choked, and when we've heard the loud bang on the side of the house, and we just heard the back door slam. I want to see if they really took what they took with them.
So why don't we act normal?
Yeah, act normal.
Maybe you guys prepare yourselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lay down, whatever.
Watch
You're gonna hear us
TV.
moving around a little bit here and there. We'll try not to disturb you too much.
Okay.
What do you think? We'll continue to do our thing. If you wanna get up, get up.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, got you. That
Okay.
sounds
It's
good.
just a
I'm gonna
idea.
try and stay up because if I go lay in that bed right now, I'm gonna pass the fuck out.
What's wrong with that?
Ah.
You need sleep.
I don't want to sleep with a bunch of people here.
No, I get it. I get it.
And I
yeah.
can't,
Enough
I
said.
can't take my medication without going to bed without my medication.
Yeah.
So, and I'm curious to see what happens the rest of the night
Okay.
as well.
We're happy to have you.
So,
Just saying.
and plus, I'm the person that it happens to. And
Yeah,
I
but
would
if
like,
you're not in your normal position, how, I mean, I'm not
That's
trying to
true.
talk you into
Yeah.
that or anything, but just saying.
yeah, I mean, and I would like some answers, because if it's, I don't know.
Doing all right?
So, I mean, if we want to go in there and turn
Yeah.
our TV on and,
Let
Just
me make
go in
sure
there.
all of
I mean,
our.
You can definitely just go in there and
Y'all
chill
do-
for a minute.
I'm not trying to tell you what, y'all do what you
I
want.
mean-
If you wanna stay up, let's all investigate together, I'm fine with that.
yeah,
But it
I would
seems
like
like
I would like you to check out the garage too.
we will check out the garage, me and Gage are gonna check out the attic.
Hey, do we have any other devices in here?
I think there's a little camera over by the TV.
I've got it. I was wondering. I think this is it. So.
But I mean, tonight was the real deal,
Don't
Holyfield.
forget to scare them.
It was validating. It was,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
it was like,
Good.
it was a relief to actually know that somebody was here and that they were real about what they were and it didn't feel phony.
Did it feel funny last time?
No, not with,
Not-
meant
not
with-
us.
I meant with the mediums. I meant with the
Yeah,
mediums.
okay.
You guys were not phony last time.
Yeah.
I meant, not at all.
Can you say that again?
Not phony!
She was like, man, woof. This
No,
time they brought real help.
no. When it comes to mediums, you really never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's